Good morning, everyone. We're live from the Kindness Kangaroo Library, and we're going to have another story time session today. Uh, we just have a minute or two to get everybody to join on. So I just wanted to tell you about our story time sessions. I've started them up again to run them through the summer. So when the kids need to have a bit of a break, they can sit and watch a story. So the stories I tell are from independent authors, children's authors, and I love to share their stories. And at the end, there's a craft or activity that the kids can do later in the day to take the story further. So you can refer back to the story, you could watch the replay of the story, and then do the activity. So there's lots of fun and interest in building literacy, reading to children, and some fun along the way. So that's what I'm all about, is helping children grow to be the best that they can be. And so we do that through our stories and through empowering them to be who they are, and so through my blog posts, and through some of my classes and thematic units. So there's all sorts that we can do to help kids recognize who they are and how they can be the best they can be. So today's session is a book called Marvellous, Macey, The Delightful Days, and it's by author Bangsund, who is a Canadian author as well. So it's great to support our Canadian authors. This book is special because it is dedicated to her daughter, who is a very special girl. And so wouldn't every kid love to have a book written about them and all the wonderful things that they can do? And that's what Caitlin has done with this book, Marvellous, Macey. And we're going to start that in just a second. Remember, at the end of this session, there will be a craft idea so that you can take it further. So make sure you tune into that. Also, if you connect with our YouTube channel, the Kindness Kangaroo Project on YouTube, we have lots of other storytime sessions there, and this one will go up there as well. So there's lots of opportunities to hear the story more than once, and also to purchase the story, which I will put a link below as to where you can get the book for yourself as well. We have more stories coming up, so make sure you follow the author Sandra Wilson Facebook page to get connected to those stories. We have a special one coming up that I've had to rush to get ready because my granddaughter likes the book so much she didn't want me to take it. So I have to read it really quick and take it back to her. So we'll be doing that one in just a week or so. All right, if everybody's ready, I'm going to begin the book Marvellous, Macey, written by Bangsund and illustrated by Veres. Sorry if I said that wrong. I really should verify how to say these things before I post, because you know it's really nice if you can use someone's name and use it the way it's meant. So if you're not sure how to say somebody's name, just say, "Oh, could you pronounce that for me?" Because if you're just trying it and making it wrong a bunch of times, that's kind of insulting and not very nice to that person. So just ask. Questions are a great way to find the things that we need to know. All right, so in this book, the very first part, she talks about the word delightful, because the word delightful comes up in this book an awful lot. And so it says, what does delightful mean? Well, it means happy. So it's all about a delightful day or the happiest day. And this is a cute little guy here that shows up throughout the pages. So we'll see if we can find that little guy throughout the pages as well. All right, Marvellous, Macey. I'll move closer with the book once I read it as well so you can see the pictures. Macey lights up her room with her va-va-voom. She can count to 10 and back again. Macey sings from ABC to do-re-mi. It's kind of her thing to sing, sing, sing. Her days are delightful, full of running and laughing, puzzles and play. She makes every single day the best day ever. Do you have delightful days? Look, there's our little guy that we're supposed to find. There he is. Sawyer and Hudson try to make her laugh. And Maya makes her giggle. Oh yes, so that's part of her delightful day. And there's our little character. Marshmallows are yum, yum, yummy. And Play-Doh is squishy fun. Every day is delightful. Look how much fun she's having. Macey wears polka dots and leopard prints, tutus and stripes. It's so much fun to just wear what you want. Oh, can we find our little guy hiding? Let's see. There he is! Not much is scary except for her hairbrush. Oh, she doesn't like having her hair brushed. Do you like having your hair brushed? And look, the little guy's running away with her as well. But he doesn't want his hair brushed either. Macey's zest is her special thing that brightens everyone's day. It's like her secret superpower. It's something she can do to help everybody have a delightful day. She takes her zest and spreads it around. She waves at people she knows and says hello to people she doesn't. That's delightful. That's wonderful to show other people how to have fun and have a great day. And do you see him? There he is. So much fun. Macey asks questions and says things that make people feel special, and that's delightful too. Some of the things she says: how are you today? Have a nice day. Take care. Do you want to sit by me? I like your shirt. What's your name? No one is strange or different to Macey. Everyone gets a zippity zap of her zest. And more things that she says. Hope you're having a nice walk. Can I meet your dog? What's your dog's name? Thank you for this lovely day. Can I have a hug? Nice to meet you. All wonderful things to say to people that we know and don't know. Sometimes Macey gets tired and needs a few minutes to rest her brain, to recharge. Her zippity-zap zest needs to be charged sometimes. Recharge, Macey can zest without blinking an eye. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now that's delightful. There he is. Did you find him? But other things are hard. Things like writing her name or reading a book, riding a bike or tying her shoes, doing math, even 2 + 2. Sometimes not everything makes our day happy when we struggle. Did you find him? He's having a ride on the bike. School is hard for Macey. She looks no different from the other kids, but school makes her brain very, very tired. Macey's brain works differently. Sometimes she needs extra help at school and at home. She has lots of helpers. That's nice. When she's having a hard time, she's got helpers to help her. There he is. Did you see him before I did? Some of her helpers are real. Look, she's getting some help at home. And some only she can see because she made them up. They're imaginary. Look at all these wonderful helpers that she has helping her. Oh, that guy's helping her too. There he is. But Macey does many things well. Things like saying please and thank you, singing like a rock star, and doing puzzles like a pro. Look at her on that rock star stage. Do you see our little hiding guy? There he is. He's playing drums. That's awesome. And something especially about Macey is the way she remembers so many faces and names. She does that very well. And that's delightful. Hi, Mr. Smith. Hi there, Max. Hi, Miss Miller. Hello, Mrs. Williams. Remember how I said at the beginning, it's so nice to say people's names, and especially saying them right. And if we don't know how to say it, we just have to ask. I bet Macey knows everybody's name. When Macey was a lot younger, she didn't zest quite so much. She had to be very brave, and her days were not delightful. She had some high mountains to climb and battles to fight, but that's another story. So she had some issues with her health, and I'll tell you a bit about that at the beginning of the book when you buy the book. But obviously there's going to be another story about Macey to talk about that. And some days maybe aren't so good, but then we can think, you know what, I want to make every day good, and we work towards that, just like Macey. Today is still the best day ever. Look, there's all the things that we read about of her doing. Playing and dressing up, singing like a rock star, and spreading her zest everywhere. And remember, that was that great marshmallow page. That's so fun. And that's delightful. So remember, we said delightful is another word for happy. So it just shows how happy Macey is and how happy she can make everyone else, because the zest that she shares has her superpower. And he says, bye-bye. That's the end of that story. So I want to talk about one of the parts in this book, this page right here, where it says, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Once she's recharged, spreading her zest is easy again. And this is going to be how we're going to do a craft today. So all you need for this craft is some construction paper, a little piece of yarn. Here, I should show you. I have a little piece of yarn. Or you can use a piece of pipe cleaner, a string, whatever you have that kind of works like this. Some construction paper. I used yellow and green because we're making a lemon. So the first thing you do is, if you take a piece of paper and you fold it 4 times, you can cut out some lemons. So I took some paper and I cut it out, and then for each of these slices of lemons, each of these lemons, you're going to just fold them in half like this. Can you see that half? So you just fold them. So I have 4 pieces of lemon. You see, I already started folding them to give you an idea. So fold all 4 pieces of a lemon. And then on one of the pieces, add some glue at the corner, at the edge, and that's where you're going to attach your string. Now you want to have enough string on the inside to hold it, and you just need a little bit of string hanging out. That's the stem of the lemon. So you don't need a huge one, but just one so that you can hang on. So then you take all the other folded lemon pieces and you glue them on. So you see how we're gluing them together? Let's try to make it easy for you to see. There we go. And then with your green paper, you cut out leaves. And I just folded it twice so that I had 2 leaves that I used. And you can draw the stems or the veins on your leaves. You can bend your leaves a little bit or roll them a little bit so that they just have a little bit of dimension to them. And then you glue those on. And so what you end up with is an easy peasy lemon squeezy. And no matter how you turn it, you're going to see this lemon. It's a 3D lemon, and you can hang it up as a decoration, or you can well, I guess you could hang it up on your Christmas tree if you want. You could maybe put something nice on it. You can mail it as a card because it will flatten, and then it'll pop up for them. So that'd be kind of fun to mail somebody some zest, lemon zest. All right, so that's our craft for today. I hope you enjoyed the story. Again, it's Marvellous Macey, The Delightful Days by Caitlin Bangsund, and I will put a post link underneath so that you can get the book yourself, because it's beautiful drawings, a beautiful story about a beautiful little girl. All right, so remember to join us next time. Follow author Sandra Wilson Facebook page, and I will be posting when our next Storytime session will take place. Also on the www.quitecharacter.ca, all our sessions are there too, and you can create a link to the YouTube channel where you can see all the other stories that we've told over these years. All right, everybody, bye.